you want the best, but don't want to spend the most.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
I think it's a loose one. I got a ball game on there.
Can I get somebody here right away on the double?
Yeah, Cookie. Names, thanks.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Nate, I need a sound check from you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Hey, contestants, how you doing? Glad you could be here. How many people do we have playing today? You're a single player, is that right? All right, could you give me your name, please?
You already got some.
Okay, you want to do a 7-question game or you want 21?
Little
Thanks,
hypo.
babe.
Good, Beck, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer is the letter B as in better luck next time.
That screaming crap will,
Can I get a ball for the 5K, please?
Give me a bypass on
20
7.
seconds.
Whoa, heads up. All right, when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right key on your keyboard. You follow me?
10 seconds.
And good luck.
9.
Okay, can we get the desktop out of here? Okay, we got a show here. Let's make it happen. Thank you. Let's go to black.
5.
Okay, this is for real, guys. Let's go.
We'll have a fantastic good time.
Under 18, make sure your parents aren't home before calling.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Woo! All right. Welcome to the program. You're playing solo for this show? All right, let's do it. How about it? Hit me with a category.
It's #1.
Next up, Charlie's Angels in Hell. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's gonna be worth $1,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. Equipped only with hip huggers and pistols, the Angels go after a bank robber that's holed up in Hades. What's the first thing they must do in order to retrieve him? Cross the river Styx.
Here we go. Oh crap. Makeup!
The category is sweat hogs and just plain everyday hogs. This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills. On Welcome Back, Kotter, Gabe and the Sweat Hogs were the stars of James Buchanan High School. But what about those boring kids who sat in the back of the class and never talked? If Welcome Back, Kotter were a Shakespearean play in theater lingo, what would those actors be known as? Spear carriers. You know, actors in Shakespearean plays who don't have any lines and whose main job is to fill space, but they really look like geeks. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Ooh-wee! It's question number 3.
Here's the category. Hello, I love you. Will you spit in my ear? The amount on the table is $3,000. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Which of the following was a customary way for two men to greet each other in 18th century America? Slapping someone gently across the face, raising their pant legs to reveal their shins, slapping each other in the ass with a broom, or shaking each other's hands at eye level? And here's the right answer. Shaking hands at eye level. This was always sort of a problem in the occasional pygmy Amazon encounter. Okay.
4.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. TV families and interlopers. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. The Brady Bunch is to Oliver as the Partridge Family is to blank. Tracy, Reuben, Ricky, or Chris? Yes, Ricky, the annoying neighbor kid who briefly joined the show. Now let's see, which instrument did he pretend to play? How about it? Hit me with...
Question 5.
The category. Blue Poo 2. Okay, this one might be a toughie. It's worth $3,000. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. If Papa Smurf were really a human being instead of a tiny blue cartoon character, which of the following might explain his skin color? Balanitis, cyanosis, cyanosis. The little blue bugger probably has bad circulation. Yeah, that's cyanosis, and it can make its victims look blue. Of course, so does strangulation. Alright, come on, hit. Uh-oh, mess butt tit slime chore.
It's time for a
Tinkerlick test drum.
Here's your gibberish category. Your tush and shrubbery. The opening value is $5,000. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Remember, you can't screw on a gibberish question. You ready? Let's see if you can untangle this one. What does this rhyme with? Hear me go pound the pole. Go for it. Type in your answer.
Here we go pound the pole very tush. The monkey is illegal.
Okay, pick a category. Next up, veracity in velocity. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. Which of these is the fastest? The maximum speed of an elephant. How about it? Hit me with a cat.
Yeah, man, come along to question it.
This one's gonna be rhythm and art rockers. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. If the rock group Pink Floyd is putting out a new album titled Circadian Rhythms, this album will most likely be a what? Circadian rhythms are like biological clocks. They tell you when to wake up, when to eat, and when to stop listening to bands as old as your parents. Alright, come on, hit.
Whoa, what's your sign? It's number 9.
The category behind this question is Honest Abe's Stomping Ground. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Which of the following TV characters is not a native of a town called Springfield? Bart Simpson, Mr. Douglas from Green Acres, the Bowers from The Guiding Light, or Kitten from Father Knows Best? You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Mr. Douglas. Yeah, he moved from New York to Hooterville. It's a suburb of huge boob city. How about it? Hit me with a key.
Yo, have your fence with nasty number 10.
The name of this category is Ride, Aunt Sally, Ride. This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. You're in high school taking a math test. Your friend's telling you the order you should work on a math problem. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. She's had a little too much beef jerky. We've got 10 questions down, and for 10 more, we're going on to round 2. Now, we are 1 round away from the Jack Attack, and all the questions in this round are going to be worth more than a round 1. So pay attention, and let's do it. Okay.
And now, 11.
Here's the category. English grammar and Dick's love life. It's going to be worth $4,000. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Okay, according to standard grammatical rules, which of the following sentences uses the word sit or set incorrectly? Dick sat on Linda's lap, Dick had set himself down on the couch, Dick told Linda to set the veggie on the table, or Dick set up the harness for Linda? Actually, Dick had sat on the couch. He had a rough night. Alright, come on, hit me. Uh-oh, Testnut Slick Crime Store.
Once again, it's time for a
Snickerclish restroom.
This gibberish questions category is Fits Like a Glove. And if you're really fast, you can get up to $10,000 for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Now remember, there's no screwing on gibberish questions. Ready? Put your fingers on your buzzers and tell me, what does this rhyme with? Tights glove, the round Mabel. Okay, let's see if you know it. Type in. Gather round and let me tell you the story of Sing Barfer and the tights of the round Mabel. Although I heard Sir Lancelot lobbied for a triangular table. He's such a square. How about it? Hit me with
Question 13.
the category. The American pastime when they're not on strike. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, listen carefully. It's the bottom of the 12th inning. You're the designated hitter for the home team. You're batting cleanup and you're down by 3 runs. To win the game for your team, what do you need to do? You need to hit a 3-run homer, you need to switch to leadoff hitter, you need to hit a grand slam, or it's too late, your team already lost. It might be, it could be, it is! That's 4 runs, like in 2 pairs of pantyhose. Little sports lingerie metaphor there. Alright, come on, hit me, we need a category.
14.
The category is, I want to rock and roll all night and wear makeup and heels every day. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Ready? Let's test your knowledge of 70s glam rock bands. Which of the following is not one of the original 4 Kiss persona? Spaceman, pirate, demon, or cat? There was no pirate originally. Yeah, I think he might have joined later during their sea chanty phase. Okay, pick a cat.
Here's question 15.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Sassy waitresses. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Hang on tight, because here we go. When Flo on TV's Alice tells you to kiss my grits, what is she literally asking you to kiss? Cornmeal, fava beans, human intestines, or peanuts? Flo wants you to kiss her cornmeal. Yeah? Well, she can kiss my corn cob. How about it?
Question number 16. And I like it too.
This one's gonna be a pox upon me. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. As Benny the Bonehead leaves the surgeon's office, he feels smug because he found out that instead of smallpox, he has great pox. Of course, what Benny doesn't understand is that great pox is another name for what? Syphilis, premature baldness, ear mites, or measles. That's it, you got it. Syphilis, the gift that keeps on giving. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
17.
The category behind this question is rodents and nomads. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Toronto was once called York. New York was once called New Amsterdam. Hamsters are related to beavers, which build dams. Istanbul was once called Marmara, Constantinople. Originally named after Constantine the Great in Esno, Istanbul. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Song 218.
The name of this category is, you did what with that candlestick? This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills. And I'm not just talking about any candlestick, I'm talking about a very small candlestick. Attention all Clue fans. Colonel Mustard said he was in 4 rooms the night of the murder. Which one is he lying about? The billiard room, the hall, the kitchen, or the solarium? There's no solarium in the Clue mansion. Okay, pick a category.
He's mean.
He's lame.
That's the 19.
Next up, scary cereals and vitamin deficiencies. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. If the lovable cereal spokesman Boo Berry were discovered to have a thiamine deficiency, which would be the best new name for him? Lockjaw Berry, Berry Berry, Simple Thiamine, or Berry Berry is a thiamine deficiency. Thank God those little marshmallows are chock full of vitamin B1. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Wow, honey, it's question number 20.
The category is things you want to get off. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. You're a man in England and your date hands you a rubber. What should you put it on? Your pen? That's right. Your pencil. In England, a rubber is an eraser. How about it? Hit me with the category. Jack attack time. Soon as you see two words on the screen that go together, buzz in. You already know what you're doing. Well, make sure your match fits this clue. Blank and blanks. Hope you've got more in your head than that, because we're about to start. Begin the attack. Blair, when I think of you, I think of superlatives like great, amazing, fabulous, trivia geek with no social life, stuff like that. But don't thank me, because the real truth is, you don't know Jack.
Hey, Cookie, what's the deal with the contestants now?
All right, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
And now here are some hot scenes from next week's Pico Boulevard.
I hate you, Steven. First you try to kill me, and then you convince a jury that I molested that Shetland pony, and now you want to marry me?
Come on, Shasta. That was the past. What do you say?
Steven.
Jimmy, that is totally inappropriate. Look, I expect to see all your reports on my desk by 5 o'clock today.
Look, Samantha, I'm onto your scheming ways.
What's the matter, Jimmy? Don't you find me attractive anymore? I mean, that's totally inappropriate.
Oh, Samantha.
On the next Pico Boulevard. Right after the season premiere of Buddies.
Look, Mummy, there's a large creature eating me biscuit.
Wow, kid, your breakfast tastes like gravel.
I would fancy something tasty.
Hey, try some of these.
Scrumptious nummies with meaty bits.
It's me new British Choco Puffies with real nuggets of blood sausage. Still turns the milk pink and tarty, and Moms love it because it's got fluoride.
So me teeth don't fall out.
That's right, Snaggletooth.
I fancy you, Chucky.
Get some sun, Ringo. Hey, I'm off to France.
What's the matter, Chucky? You're all spotty.
Those spots are my chocolate cherry dingle duties. They turn my milk pink and tarty.
Wow, let me try.
Whoa! Whoa! You're gulping too fast. Now I'm all sticky.
Oh, don't run away, you naughty gopher, because I just can't get enough of your nutritious choco cherry dingle duties.
Oh my, this Chipmunk's breakfast cereal's too sharp and crunchy, boy. It is causing my dried up gums to become very painful. Ooh.
Whoa! Hey, old timer, I feel your pain. So quit flapping your jaws and try my latest breakfast treat made especially for seniors. New Chalky brand Gummy Yum Yums. Pre-chew calcium balls fortified with massive doses of diuretics. So they come out just as easily as they go in. Here, Gramps, gum some of this.
Hot diggity! How do you do it, Chucky? It's like chewing on a pink and tarty cotton ball. Mmm, chocolicious.
And don't forget, Methuselah, it'll kickstart those bowels of yours and make you feel like a teenager again.
Ooh, thank you, Chucky.
Yeah, well, don't forget to light a match, Moses. Got a motor!